Hello.
Hey, hey.
How are you?
O buenas tardes. ¿Qué tal?
Yes. Buenas tardes. Vale. So we didn't do it last week. I was busy with family, and it got heavy. You've been in Barcelona to the European Blockchain Conference, hadn't you?
Exactly. And I can tell you, like, there were some interesting side events, meeting interesting people, while the conference itself, I mean, what should I say? I mean, it's like a bit of mixed feelings on the conference itself.
Did you meet anyone interesting?
I can tell, like, there were so many interesting people that I came across, but there was an event prior to the conference that was nicely hosted on one of these beach clubs, call it this. And
That sounds terrible.
I met this girl, yeah, beautiful, and I met this this girl. I don't know if you call them girl, but lady.
Yeah.
Aria, and Aria is the CEO of Milk Alliance, and we had like
this one.
Oh, this one. Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Aria. Nice to meet you. I didn't meet you on a beach, but hello, meeting you now. Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Good to have you.
Oh, pleasure to be here.
Okay, so you met Aria. She great. And anyone else sticks out in your mind that you met in Barcelona when I wasn't there, not with you?
Yeah, let me think about it. Same evening, same location. I met a guy that I know for quite some time now. And it's a guy from Nordics. My girlfriend Jesper.
Oh, surprise!
Whoa! How did he made it here? So the old EBC crew, and I just told like how I met you both on this beach club, the pre-event. So and the conversations that we had. So I enjoyed it a lot. So that was basically one of my favorites. But yeah. How was your experience? How did you or what is your opinion about the EBC? I mean, I have an opinion about a conference and side events, which is totally different. But I want to hear what was your take? Whoever wants to go first. I mean, it's like.
Well, I didn't go this. I mean, sorry, I did go in February. Won't go to that, but I'm assuming you're pointing this towards your beach friends.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, ladies first. Ariel, what do you...
It was my first time in Barcelona and also first time speaking on a big stage. So I was very excited and nervous, and happy to meet new faces.
So you were on a panel on a stage. You were on a panel on a stage. Were you keynote? Were you presenting? What did you do?
Oh yes, I did a 10-minute keynote speech on the main stage.
Oh wow!
About our company.
And that's your first time. That's your first. So your first time Barcelona, and your first time doing that kind of thing.
Oh yes, first time on a big stage.
Wow! How was it?
It was a great experience. Yeah, I practiced a lot, and the first day I went to the opening event where I met the crypto shorts. But after that, I was pretty much practicing for the 10-minute speech, yeah, it was on the 10 a.m. in the morning on Thursday with a big crowd, and Coinbase was speaking before me, so I was just listening and preparing, and yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing before the speech. Yes.
Yeah, so a bit of pressure. I mean, speaking directly after Coinbase, or probably Coinbase was a good warm up. So, but tell us a bit more about, okay, what have you been talking about, and what is it that makes your company unique?
Milk Alliance, we're a successful loyalty reward scheme on blockchain. So we are very successful in Korea and Southeast Asia, and I relocated to Europe to introduce your company and our point system on blockchain. And I hope to meet great partners in airlines and hotels.
Okay, that sounds amazing. Sounds great. Jesper, quick shoot in your direction. So, how was the conference for you, and what was the one moment or the magic moment that you experienced? And anything like where you wanna talk about? So let us know.
Well, I guess the magic moment was meeting you guys and at the beach club, right?
Right answer. Right answer. We paid him. We paid him to say that. We paid him. It was worth
No,
it.
no, Will. I mean, Will, it's the first time meeting you, so great to be here and great to be on the show. And
Yeah, nice to
and
meet you,
obviously,
Jesper.
Stefan and I, we go back. We have a lot of history, so that's nice. And
Okay.
seeing each other in Barcelona, that was great. We spent myself and the Nostec team spent. Well, I guess actually the entire week in Barcelona. So we arrived on Monday and left on Friday, and just had time to do the things you don't do when you're sort of in your everyday thing. And then attending the conference was awesome. Great speakers there. Myself, we did a panel debate on staking yields. Will they go up and down with block daemon and staking rewards? So that was awesome. And also we participated in the startup battle. So like you, Aria, had to do not a 10-minute, but a 3-minute pitch to the judges. So I was rehearsing as well, doing dry runs on that pitch prior. So yeah, and then in general, I think enjoyed the conference a lot. Yeah. So
Was it your first
good.
EBC as well, Jesper?
Yes, it was. It was my first EBC, and I will say though, because I know Victoria, and I know how much you prepared for this event, because it was a much larger venue than I think she and the team were used to. But I will say that at least that was my opinion. It's my opinion that it was well executed. So yeah, kudos to the team.
I went. Was it February, March? I think it's February. So the winter, spring, the summer. Sorry, I could say it's this winter now, couldn't you? Really, it's terrible. Look, all jumpers on. But I went to that one. The other one earlier in the year. It was my first time going to that one, and it was in different venues, you say. And yeah, I thought it was really good. I mean, I've got people that I met there that really am still talking to now, and the networking for me was really good. I also was interesting thing there was that Mika was sort of markets in crypto assets was being spoken about, and it was on its way, and it was but I kind of had stayed away from it a bit because I'm more kind of into infrastructure building with blockchain technology and not so much the digital asset side of it. So but I met some great people, and the lady there said to me that I met, come in, we're going to go and listen to this one on crypto asset, and actually it's the first time I came out. Wow, it's really cool. And I ended up doing a workshop on LinkedIn with her about a month later. Said come and tell everybody in a really kind of easy, high level way, if you like, accessible way, what Mika's all about, because she's an advisor in Mika. So for me, it was great. It was a really good event. So it's good to hear that the one last week was repeating, if not improving on that.
No, totally agree on a networking part. I mean, I think the biggest thing that, I mean, what is a conference good for? My opinion is just like, okay, if you have the opportunity to present your company, to get yourself in front of others, that's great. But from like the really active part is just networking like 24/7, taking the opportunity and getting to know the people that you don't normally get in touch with. Because my opinion is like sometimes it's easier to catch up with people on conferences rather than scheduling a virtual call for the next 6 months. But that's just my feeling. But on another topic, Aria, I mean, you addressed what you do in loyalty program and this kind of stuff. So I wanna dig a bit deeper on that one. So if you can tell us a bit more, like, okay, who is which clients you're actually looking for, and how you can improve their business.
So currently, our biggest partner is AirAsia, the largest airline in Asia.
Yeah.
When I was in actually Dubai, just right before ABC in GITEX, I did have a meeting with Kareem. They're the Uber in Dubai, and we are interested in like ride hailings like Uber or Grab, and also airlines, because like crypto shorts, you can fly all over around the world all the time. I think it'll be beneficial if you can gain points from all these flights and get some free flights. I'm sure you already do, but that's how the founders of our company started. We wanted to make sure that all these people traveling around the world get some benefits from the hotels and airlines.
That sounds super cool to me, but I know we had this discussion at the EBC, but I know like maybe it could also be interesting for us. So as there are so many loyalty programs already out there, and I guess all of us are using one loyalty program or another. So the question for the most of the people out there is like, hey, what is a special benefit that Milk Alliance brings to the table? What is it you're doing different?
So what we're doing different is that we are on blockchain and we have our own coin. So when you gain these points from your flights or hotels, you can exchange that to our Milk coin, and we are on exchanges, so you can also cash it out. That's one of the big benefits. And you can use
May I ask which exchanges you're listed on for the ones that are interested and that want to buy? And again, like you can see it like no financial advice, do your own research and all this kind of stuff. So
oh yeah, we're currently listed on Huobi Global, Gate.io, KuCoin, Indodox, Upbeat, the Korea largest one. Yeah, we hope to be listed on the larger exchanges. We're looking forward to it.
okay, no, that's super cool. Okay,
There we go.
and yeah, and William, for the ones that are interested, that want to dig deeper, we will also, I mean, beside what you're currently seeing on the screen, we would also put a link in the show notes from all the things so we are discussing or everything that we're touching. So if you want to dig deeper, do your own research. Especially on everything that's financial. So brings that up. No, from a business perspective, okay, got it. So so basically the idea is to do cross industry, but in a hospitality sector. That's it
Right.
for now, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Hospitality, traveling, so everything that's yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh,
Exactly.
sounds cool. Sounds cool. Anything new that we can expect from you in the future? Anything you wanna working on and that you want to share now? Some secrets?
Oh, yeah, there's a big news
Do
coming
you
up.
want to share some secrets so they're not secret anymore? Give us some alpha.
Yeah, there's a big news coming up, and that's the secret.
Soon moon.
Soon moon, exactly.
Soon moon is it?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm saying this on Crypto Shorts show, that there's a big news coming up.
Okay, no, that's super. Now everyone is getting excited, so without revealing too much, but yeah, okay, we'll follow up closely. We'll follow up closely about the big news that are coming. Is there okay? I mean, as you don't want to reveal too much, but is there an expected timeline? When are we expecting the big news?
You can expect this month, November.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I don't want to dig deeper. So I mean, it's I guess we yeah. Everyone now has like the tension level rising, and everyone is now super curious what's coming up next.
Okay.
Excited, definitely. Jesper, any secrets you want to share with the audience? Is there anything coming up like?
Yes, but I'm just trying to pull up your website so I can do the same as I just did with Harry there. So that if I look distracted, everyone, I'm on the screen here trying to look like I'm prepared, but I'm. So sorry, go ahead.
Well, Stefan, we discussed launching merch, right? So crypto shorts, t-shirts, caps.
Bring that. That's gonna be awesome. And then we stake it.
And then we stake it.
I guess
it's an
Actually,
NFT.
I want to do a quick pause here. Hold on, because Stefan, you've got some merch on now. We can't really see because of the light.
Yeah,
behind you.
I mean, that's the only that no, it's like like I'm the king of swag. Yeah, besides calling crypto shorts, I'm the king of swag. So I'm collecting tons of swag, and I'm telling you why. And I guess I've brought it up on a show already. I mean, that's currently an alpha cap. I don't know if anyone can see it. If not, I'm collecting swag from a lot of companies. Someone is drinking out of a Shane Nilles' cup. So as you can see, Bill and I, we're deeply into all the swag kind of thing. And I'm telling you, like, I have a big box in my basement. I'm collecting. Boom, there we go. 5 blocks.
Stefan, do you recognize this cup, by the way? Do you actually recognize this particular cup?
Paris Blockchain Week.
Yeah, it was the last one, and we actually nearly, fell out over who got this. Yeah. It's got a dent in it now.
That's
so
a special one. That's a
mine.
One.
It's mine.
That's a one-off. No, but on a serious note,
yeah.
I'm checking. Like, I want to take out this box in 5 years, and I just want to see which companies still exist. So that's more like the fun part. So that's why you always see me like coming up with new swag, or like a Gnosis chain. That's like an older one. So just random. Yeah, and William has like gazillion times more.
We are just as bad. He may be more. He's more of a t-shirt hoodie guy, but I like all the little plasticky bits and stuff.
Yeah, send all the stickers to William. But again, like Jesper, beside like the crypto shorts kind of thing, will come. I'm telling you, like I'm also working with one of the big 4 companies on that thing. Don't ask me why big 4, but it's a serious. So. Yeah, but Jesper, so what is it like for the ones that don't know North Stake in detail? Tell us a bit more, like, okay, who's your usual client base, or who you are currently looking at, and how they can benefit from your service. So,
sure. Thank you for that. So, North Stake, we are a staking company, but I think unlike sort of your traditional infra/tech company, we like to say that we specialize in regulatory compliant staking. What that means is that if you're an institutional investor and you would like to own a stake in Web3, then the most capital efficient way for you to do that is by owning the underlying assets and staking it. Now, that represents an issue from an institution point of view because of institutional governance or fiduciary responsibilities will preclude you from, or it challenges at least the governance internally if you leverage decentralized solutions or crypto services that are predicated on self-custody. So what Northstake does is that we are a custodial staking provider, if you like, and we build and deliver reg compliant crypto staking products to institutional investors. And I think as of last year, our asset volume surpassed $80 million, and we have sort of in around 20-25 institutional clients, both within sort of the traditional fund manager, wealth management space, but also financial institutions who need to leverage our staking capabilities, staking services, staking products. What sort of sets us apart, I think, from your staking services that you have access to as an institution or as a private individual. Oh, there you go. Is that we built on top of the validator nodes, the custody tech, we build a very strong compliance piece as well. So compliance monitoring and reporting, as well as we observed in the way that we do staking and custody, the regulatory frameworks that exists both with regards to anti-money laundering, terms financing, but also the incoming markets and crypto assets regulation in Europe. And I think what we're seeing right now is basically a lot of regulatory and legal arbitrage, where because we have incoming regulation that clearly defines and sets sort of legal definitions for crypto assets, that makes Europe a very attractive area for crypto asset service providers and us clients as well, so that the jurisdiction that they reside within, they have an opportunity to sort of arbitrage that legal and compliance regulatory risk by partnering with EU onshore crypto asset service providers such as ourselves. So in a nutshell, the high level thing is, it's institutional staking products for that we focus on.
Okay, so as you're talking about various jurisdictions, I know that I don't know if you can publicly talk about it already, but I know that you're planning for some new jurisdictions or applying for a license. Is that something you can talk about? Something you want to talk about?
Yeah, we can talk a little bit about that. That's fine. So today, NorthStake is a virtual as a service provider. We're a regulated custodian in the EU, and we're now pending our crypto custody license applications in the UAE with Vara in Dubai, and also we're in talks with ADGM in Abu Dhabi. So those would be sort of the geographical markets for us in the short to mid term. That is the broader EEA region and the UAE, and then hopefully we'll see crypto legislation being introduced in the US, so we can start targeting those markets as well. But for now, the sort of I think there's more than enough to focus on in the EU and the UAE, and yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jesper, just quickly, because I remember we started this conversation how you met recently on a beach. I'm just scrolling. You can see I'm scrolling through here. Tell us, just a quick pause. What's it going? This look like fun? What was this all about last summer?
Yeah, that was our summer event where we took the team.
Looks hard. Looks tough.
On wakeboarding, yeah. But that's lovely sunny Copenhagen for you, right?
Yeah, that's I think I recognise that area.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I like your shades, man.
Thanks. I actually think that I accidentally dropped those in the harbour.
Oh yeah.
They're gone.
As another risk of Copenhagen. Another risk of Copenhagen.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you, but I couldn't resist scrolling through and seeing those photos, bringing it up.
No, I can all you on a side note. I know it's not everything is public. That happened on the EBC. So I can also tell you, like, so Louisa. So the marketing girl. I know that's not the right description. It's not even politically nowadays, but she did like she took a recording of me playing what's it called, frisbee golf with one of my NorthStake friends. So Sebastian, hi Sebastian. So that was also like a super fun thing. The frisbees sucked. They were from a totally different company, but it was fun. So and yeah, as far as I remember, or as Jesper mentioned in the intro, like they also had an offsite there. So there was a whole team.
Yes, like, there a week. He said,
yeah, seemed like they had fun. So yeah, looked super cool.
I thought you were going to say something you shouldn't say, because remember the rules about conferences. What happens at the conference stays at the conference.
Stays at the conference. Yeah. No, exactly like that. No, I mean,
you did well. I thought that'd be really unlike you to start talking about things you shouldn't talk about.
No. I can tell you, everyone, at least that I've been in contact with, that I've seen at a conference, everyone behaved. I mean, there have been other conferences where I said, man, it went all over the place. But EBC, kudos, at least from what I've seen. So all according to the laws. All good on that one. But Arya, so tell us what was the funniest experience you had, or the best side event stories that you've heard on the EBC? Anything that you want to share with the audience?
I guess I don't know if this is funny, but the best side events is actually meeting you, Crypto Shores, because
Oh my god.
I think
That's it.
Again,
I don't know. I just feel like I could take you off the screen right now for saying that.
Everyone in this call is handpicked and generously paid for that. Okay, so Arya, go ahead.
yeah, because I've only seen you online, and I wasn't sure if you're real or not, but
Yeah,
Bots.
yeah, that was a proof of real person. So
Proof of person.
No, so the story was really like I even thought like I was a fake in terms of I put a comment on one of Arya's posts prior to the conference. She was giving away tickets, and I said probably, hey, give it to Will or something like that. And then she showed me the profile. I said, no, fuck, that's not me. Why my Twitter profile looks different than my LinkedIn profile. So I said, no, that's not me. That's definitely fake. And she thought it was fake. So, but even I thought it was fake. So then I needed to double check my Twitter profile to
Yes, but you get
confirm
confused.
that's the real
Jesper.
me. So I mean, yeah, and yeah, that was true.
So you don't. Okay, so one can
I don't-
assume
I
then
don't
you
even
don't
trust
use
myself.
X. You don't
I
use
don't
Twitter X then because you can't even remember what
yeah,
your profile looks
X,
like.
Twitter. So
yeah, I thought it was a scammer, but it was real.
No, he is a real scammer.
a real scammer.
A real
Everyone
scammer.
that wears shorts is a real scammer. Put it like this.
Dear. Yeah, there was quite 1 Inch did a nice party at the last one, the one I went to this year, the early one.
Not
They had a
this time.
nice top of a big office building with a kind of loungy area. So that was pretty nice.
Not this time. Not this time.
But we did one. We rushed off to the W, which is in the port, to go and eat at the top, and we all
Yeah.
got there, I think, and it was closed. So,
Okay.
and then like 50 of us just dispersed over Barcelona and found our own way.
No, I mean the side events. I actually enjoyed. Most of them were rooftop kind of things, but they're for safety reasons. I think the most interesting one was with my good old friends from Coinbase, where it's not their fault. So they wanted to comfort everyone, so they were overbooked. And on the rooftop, you were allowed for 70, I think, or that was the actual plan. They already had 85 there, so everyone that was coming afterwards, it was basically 1 for 1. So 1 out, 1 in.
1 in, 1 out.
So
Yep.
and there's a lot of people that couldn't make it, and some people were really pissed.
Yeah.
I could say this in the show. But in general, I mean, I liked it because I'm a cool guy, so I'm not pressuring. If they send me away, then I'm going away.
Yeah, we know you're cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling us that.
Yeah, I know. I just need to bring it up. Just
Thanks for well done for self-validating your coolness.
Patting myself up. Yeah. Go, Arya.
QuickNote had a good side event at the hotel rooftop, and they were from New York, so I was pretty happy to meet them because I did live in New York.
So where are you currently at, actually?
Oh, I'm from Korea, but I lived in New York for almost 12 years. So.
No, but where you now? Are you?
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Now I'm in Dublin.
Okay. How's it there? Or how does it feel like moving from Korea to or Korea? I don't know where you lived in
Or
Korea.
New York.
To New York, and then to Dublin. Yeah.
Cold and wet.
It's a very new, very different country and city. It's very different weather, people. It's all new for me. So
Yeah. How's it? Do they have a crypto scene? Is there anything going on? You feeling the vibes, or is it more like the traditional finance that's still vibing versus like new stuff?
I think it's more of a traditional IT vibe in Dublin. So I try to come to these events so that I can meet you and all the people in crypto.
Aria, I can introduce you to some lovely Irish ladies that are involved in blockchain and crypto. Actually, both of them are advisors for one of the projects I founded, and a journalist as well. And they've done some. I've done some amazing things. We won't do it now because we haven't got enough time. But we can go offline, or I can share. Gillian and Lisa are their names, and there's also actually I now think of even more. There's quite a nice little. I say little because there's a nice network up there in Ireland in crypto and blockchain. And so I've been invited onto podcasts with them and all sorts of things. So there you go. We should introduce you to them.
Oh, great.
Nail William on that one. Shoot him a message right after, because
straight away.
like because we're both old guys and we tend to forget things. I mean, he's way older than me. So yeah. What has he said?
Oh, so I dozed off there. It's the age.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. Thank you, man. That's why we're both hosting the show. So if one falls asleep, at least there's a chance. There's a 50,
like a co-pilot
50
on an
chance.
aeroplane.
Yeah, 50-50 chance the other one is awake. But yes, but tell us about what's going on. I mean, I know. I lived in Copenhagen, so it's not. I mean, I'm never saying I was in Denmark. I only was in Copenhagen, so I only saw like a bit of what's going on. But how's the crypto scene, or how's it going there? I know a few companies that are doing stuff that are also globally active. But how's that? How do you see it? Like, as someone that is.
Sorry, just need to unmute. Yeah, I mean, I think the crypto scene is vibing, and obviously, at the offices that we have in central Copenhagen, just upstairs we have Coinify. So that's crypto payments. They've been at it for a very long time. We like to hang out with these guys. They're great, and Rege and Andrew was actually also attending EBC. We have all colleagues of mine actually from my days at Deloitte. Settlement. They're building smart contracts, enable payments, something. And I mean, the largest decentralized stablecoin founder Rune Christensen is from Denmark. Although a lot of the things that are taking place in the MakerDAO community right now is maybe not Copenhagen based, but at least I think it's worthwhile to mention that that's a crypto OG in Copenhagen. Yeah.
And then over in Aarhus, you've got Particia coming out and the MPC technology and the blockchain. Okay, it's not Copenhagen, but it certainly is central Denmark.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right, and I like to mention these things as well when we talk about cryptography, blockchain development. Aarhus University ranks, always in the top 3, I think, of the best universities in the world when you think about cryptography. And Patricia it was founded by I think a number of sort of the leading faculty members at Aarhus University, and I think it's interesting what they're building. Block Demon recently acquired an MPC company, tech company based out of Aarhus as well.
Okay.
The name of the company escapes me, but that's it's a foundation for the MPC offerings that Block Demon now are going to market with. So yeah, on that front, from the tech and infra, there's a lot of things going on as well. Yeah,
you had and Polkadot did their Decoded, which is the annual event for Polkadot this year. I was there actually, and that was great. The venue.
The merch.
Actually, but do you know what, the merch? I couldn't stay the full 2 days this year. I had some other business commitments. I had to fly in and out and spend a full day. But I'm just thinking. No, I didn't. They had a T-shirt, but it was nothing like last year. The year before in Berlin, I literally was stuffing the bags.
Crypto winter.
So yeah. I mean, I had like 3 baseball caps last year, and like T-shirts for the kids. Which my wife's like, "Oh, you're not bringing more junk home, are you? You know, God, stop bringing this junk home." And then, but this year it was a bit light. Partly because it was light, as you say, anyway, and also because I travelled light, and I really did not have the space to bring much back.
So, which brings me actually to another point.
Yes.
And it's directly related to merch. And now you will probably
serious live stream this.
Fuck, how is he getting there? So I've been talking to a few people just recently, also at the EBC, and everyone seems to be super bullish. And when I talk with them about merch, as you know, like I'm super big, and I say, hey guys, it's crypto winter. So my expectation for next year is merch. There will be different merch than this year. It will go up, and that's just again like do your own research. No financial advisory. Markets are recovering slightly, and people are turning to become more optimistic on that.
You're saying we need to have the merch index, which is actually
cool idea.
Going to be indicating where the market's going. Look at that.
This is a T-shirt. We call it merch because it was made for the merch.
So if we were to take,
I'll say one for you. I'll say one for you, Stefan. And well.
Yeah, thank you. So what we're saying here is that as we see more merch coming, we should take that as alpha.
The quality of the merch, the quality of the merch,
the cotton. It's now organic, and it's heavy, and it's got a woven print. And it's like top brands. It's not the cheap baseball caps anymore. It's the what's it called? You got one there. I don't think on your logo. I think on your hat. It's it's not just the merch. It's the quality of the merch. And we have the True Boys Index. If you really want to know where the market's going, check out the merch index.
The more merch we're wearing, than you see. But which brings me actually to what I think like might be a bit challenging question. But for the both of you, whoever wants to go first, Jesper or Aria. And it's directly related to your companies. It's not like when you send us the merch. So that's not a question. But when unicorn, who wants to go first?
When unicorn.
When unicorn. So when is your company turning into unicorn?
That's a really shit question to ask.
And again,
like your friends.
And again, like no financial advice, do your own research and all this kind of stuff. So it's just.
I can't believe he's not. Sorry, Aria. Yes, but sometimes he just doesn't behave.
Well, as I said earlier today, if now we're in the bear market, we get a ray of sunshine and we go all haywire and think now is the bull market's here. But I still, as I said earlier today. Actually, to you, I think, Stefan, was if you want to cross the desert, you want to be a camel, not a unicorn.
Okay, so when camel?
Is it one hump or two humps?
Yeah. No, I mean it's a great question. I am in the camp that says this next bull run will be unlike anything we've ever seen because of all of the indicators that institutional capital will now stop talking about it and deploy, which means that all of that inflow of capital will invigorate the communities, the projects, the likes of Aria and Milk Alliance as well, have all of the tokens appreciate, and that sort of that's a reinforcing effect that when these communities get invigorated and see their tokens appreciate, then that accelerates the adoption and the use cases being put out there. So which in turn stimulates price. So yeah, I'm off, and our, from a Norstec perspective specifically, our business model scales with the amount of tokens, the volume of tokens that have been staked with us, plus the market exposure. So for us, we'll see sort of a 3x, 5x, maybe even 10 and 20x on our income streams, depending on where we are in terms of the bull market and price action. And that's whether that can lead to unicorn status, I don't know, but it's very exciting to see how our business model being pressure tested during bear market sort of conditions, and now seeing how that will fare in bull market conditions. Yeah, so we have a lot of potential, value potential in sort of incoming based on the market cycles. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there was not too detailed, was a bit vague. So I was more looking for, hey, it's gonna happen on the 31st of December next year latest. But yeah, I get it. I get it. Aria, what about Milk Alliance? So
31st December, Aria.
December.
Just tell him that, please. No, and jokes aside.
Oh, coming December, you mean?
No, because I was just joking with what he.
So when can we expect Milk to become a unicorn?
So Milk is 3 years old now. We are still young, but hopefully in 2 years, December 2025, hopefully, when we meet good partners and meet more users that are making use of this tokenomics and the ecosystem.
Mark the date.
Yeah.
I think what you're doing is really, really interesting. And I've had some discussions over the last few years with different organizations and different projects. And I have to say, I haven't seen any that have got even the partners you have now. I'm just looking again because I've still got it on the screen here. But, you mentioned is it AirAsia. I can see on here Daily Hotel and some other hotel logos. I think it's great. Congratulations in 3 years too. Well done. And going through what we're going through now. I get involved in advisory and go to market for startups/scale-ups, and one of the biggest issues that I find, certainly with blockchain project, well, any sort of tech, but obviously we're deep blockchain now, is that they kind of build but haven't really thought about who's going to use it. And congratulations. I mean, I genuinely mean that. When I see that, when Stefan told me you were coming on, I had a look at the website. I'm like, and the first thing I thought was, it's another one of these loyalty program things. And as I went to the website and started scrolling, I'm like, okay, it is, but hold on, there's a difference here. This one's being used. So seriously, well done. I don't need to say that to you, but it's pretty. And I'm sure if you continue the way you have, then yeah, I think 2025, I think it's a good it'll be a good year, I think, for everyone, especially if you're well placed and you've been through the next 5 years like the last 3 years.
On a bit lighter note,
sorry, it's too serious.
NODE on a lighter note. So what is I mean, coming from EBC? I know Jesper and I talked about it earlier today. But any traveling plans? Any interesting conferences you going to this year, or anything you're planning for early next year? Anything, anywhere where people can meet you in real life? That's a question. Soon. Aria, yes, any traveling plans?
Okay, Aria. Okay, I'll give Aria a chance to get her breath back, but go ahead.
So Binance Week is coming up in Turkey, and I am interested in that event. I haven't been to Turkey yet, so I want to travel to countries that I haven't been in Europe. And I'm looking into events around Europe that's new. I am still on the research, but yeah, I think Binance Week, and maybe next year more of Paris, maybe. But if you have a good event, please let me know.
I got some stuff I could share with you.
Yeah. I'm.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Jesper.
Now, so we have staking summit coming up in Istanbul.
Yeah.
It will not be me. It will be one of our co-founders. Jesper Matthias will join.
Everyone in this company is called Jesper. Side note.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Hans Hansen. Or Lars Larsen.
Lars Larsen. We have Lucas Orlini, our head of trading. He's joining the Spark event with Fireblocks in Tulum in Mexico in December. Then for next year we are joining the Digital Asset Summit in I think it's London, and then Token 2049 in Dubai. That's sort of what's in the diary at the moment.
Okay, interesting.
We've got something coming up which is under discussion actually. But what are you doing with your finger?
I'm pointing your direction, at least on my screen. I don't know.
No, it is, but I just hoped you weren't going to keep pointing. I thought you might just travel straight through to the other side and poke me in the eye or something. Yeah, we've got something coming up. It's kind of, I guess, what 90-something-ish confirmed, right, Stefan? Is that percentage you think accurate? Yeah, in Berlin at this year. It's 4-5, I think it is. It's a Monday and a Tuesday in Berlin.
4th and 5th of December, correct?
Yeah. Do you want to? That was my key leading into you.
Okay, that was like okay.
And Stefan's going to tell you more about that.
Taking over from here. So William and I, we're going to the NBX with a likelihood of 99.9%. And if you want to see us on stage, be it as a presenter or as a host for one of the panels, leave it in the comments. Similar format like this. So
NBX.
Yeah.
That's the discussion. That's the percentage that's not confirmed. Is that in what capacity we're going?
Write in the notes.
Oh, all right. God, I see. Old. I'm getting. I'll have a nap. I'm getting old. I can't work out. I'm not synced with you anymore. Yeah, as you say, it's either to kind of co-host a panel or do a kind of thing like this, where we're having that discussion right now. But we'll be there.
It could be, at least it would be entertaining. Would be different. It would be different to the normal conference panels that you usually have, where A is saying I agree with B, and then B is agreeing with C, and this kind of stuff. So wanna. I mean, as all of us has been to multiple conferences, and we all know how boring it could get over the day. So bit more entertainment. I think it's needed in the industry. And I hope at least Jesper and Arya, you found it a bit funny, entertaining, or different from the usual stuff. If not, you can also you two can, of course, can also leave a note and saying, hey,
that's terrible. We hated it.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Anyone considering going on with them again, don't do it. It's the worst experience you'll ever have. We trust you're not going to say that.
No, but
if you feel like that, you can, because quite frankly, if we think the same way, we'd say the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, so NBX, I don't know if we have mentioned it. NBX is actually in Berlin.
Yes.
I don't know if we had said it. Also
no, you're
Berlin,
getting tired because you can't remember things.
Yeah, no, I'm old, man. Look at my beard, man. I need either I shave it or I color it. So NBX, 4th and 5th.
Do you have extra tickets?
Huh? You want to have tickets?
Take it offline, Jesper. Take it offline. That's not good form to doing this live.
Okay.
Let's have a look. No.
Challenge accepted, Jesper.
You should hand some out to the audience.
Leave a comment in the show notes why you like this conversation, why you think Jesper is a great guy, why Arya is presenting a great company, what you liked, and why one should partner with them, and then hashtag NBX. Put it in the show notes, and for the 2 best comments, we get you tickets. Promise. If we have to pay it out of our own pocket, we'll do, but we'll make it happen.
Because listeners
Thanks,
and
no,
viewers,
thanks Jesper for challenging us, man. We take this later on. We take this offline, and then, well,
because we don't get paid for this. This is just us
Exactly.
doing our community duties.
yeah. No, we strongly believe, and we always emphasize this. Community is everything, and as Jesper mentioned, be a camel, and the camel also needs water, so feed the camel, water the camel, so that it can cross the desert to take this over. I don't even know if it makes sense, but work together. Collaboration is big. Help each other out, and get a branded pillow if you have branded pillows.
Sorry, you're still talking.
So pillow merch. Send it to William.
Pillow merch. Yeah, or caffeine infused products will do. No, nothing class A or B. I'm too old for that. No, but seriously, that's how we spoke about before we all came on with Jesper and Ari. We were just talking about how this Tube Boys thing came about, and it really was. We work in the business. We're not influencers. We're not journalists. We're not. I think Jesper, that Ari, that from. But I'm with Stefan. But I'm the same. I mean, it's just people quite enjoyed listening to us at conferences, whether that be at the bar or coffee shop, by the coffee stands, whatever, and said, why don't you guys just broadcast it? And that's how it came about. So we kind of never set this up with the intention, and it still isn't. If it is, we're not doing very well to make any money out of it, or not kind of referrals or sponsorships. And that was how it came about. So yeah.
Which is a good point. So also reach out to us if you want to be on a show. If you need some extra visibility. Again, as William mentioned, it's all about community. And which brings me to another point.
Positive, and there's some positive stuff about blockchain and crypto Web3. There's so much people
Of course.
all those drug dealing, money laundering, terrorist supporting, scammy crypto things. It's like we just thought let's just show something that's it's not that's there's great stuff and great people in this business. Here we have, look, here's two here. Okay, there's two, not there's two here with Ari and Jesper.
which brings me to another point. So Jesper, Aria, you have been on the show. So, but what is the best way to get in contact with you guys? So how can people contact, or what is your preferred channel of contact if you want to be contacted? If you're saying, hey, we have too many clients and we don't accepting new contacts, fair enough, then we're skipping that part. But
I've got a great dev team that could be ready for you at any point. None of those messages, please.
Yeah.
Do you need marketing? I've got,
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. So,
not those messages is what you're trying to say, Stefan, right?
Yeah. No.
We all know. We appreciate everyone out there that's trying to cold call
serious.
and everything else, but it's getting crazy on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So Aria, what is the best way to get in contact with you for pushing the Milk Alliance to the next level? What's the best way?
To push the Milk Alliance to the next level?
In general, what is the best way to get, if people want to get in contact with you directly?
I'm on Twitter. My Twitter account is still very young, but it's easy to remember. It's bored CEO 23. So if you're bored CEO,
I'll be bored.
my Twitter.
Bored CEO 23. Love it.
Okay, so I guess we put it in the show notes for all the people that weren't fast enough with pen and paper or typing it. So
and Jesper?
Yeah, LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Reach out to me on LinkedIn. That's fine. I mean, I usually don't reply to DMs on any other channel than LinkedIn, especially not Telegram, and certainly not Twitter. So yeah. Well, when you mute your mic, why is that? You look like a truck driver when you
like this, yeah. Sorry, Smokey. Yeah, no. So hold on there, because I've just knocked it. I'll show you what I've got. I've got two mic stands that hang over a big screen. So there you go. See, and I've got a. Hold on. I have a mute button. Oh God, here. And then
He looks like a truck driver. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. Smoking a bandit. For those of you of a certain generation.
Prior to moving into crypto, Bill was a truck driver. So now
I know. I need I haven't got a baseball cap here now.
Yeah. you can have mine. Okay, no, but super cool. I mean, was fantastic. Was entertaining. Good to have you on the show. Will, the truck driver, and everyone else, of course. So yeah. So yeah, if you have any last words, share with the audience.
Sounds like a funeral or something, or like, or board CEO. Board CEO's resigning. Any last words, board CEO? I love that.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. Stefan, as always, Will, amazing.
Thank you for being on here.
We also connected in Barcelona, so good to see you again. It was good to have be on the show and talk to you guys. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I think this is a great show to reconnect after EBC in Barcelona. Kind of the recap and talking. It was a great time for me.
Thanks, Sarah, and well, thanks, Stefan, for bringing your beach club friends along from Barcelona. But no, it's on a serious note. It's great to meet you, Jesper and Arif. Those of you who didn't get at the beginning, I've never met them before, so it's lovely to meet you both. Thank you so much for joining and sharing your thoughts with us.
That's a pleasure.
Stefan, anything? Any last words, Stefan? No, just sending love. Okay then, on that note, thanks for coming. And I'm going to stop it now.
Bye.